Hey guys, Ricky here. Chris Chan is someone who garners attention from many on the internet due to his antics. And now his antics have garnered the attention from the authorities. Just a summary for anyone who stumbled in without watching Geno Samuel 50-hour-long documentary series. Chris Chan is an online figure who's become infamous for his shenanigans such as solicitation, copyright infringement, trespassing, soliciting prostitution, vehicular assault, using a chemical weapon on an unarmed civilian unprovoked. But today he has hit a new low. Due to a recent interview he has done, we now know that he has had incest with his mother, seemingly against her will. This is Barbara Chandler, the latest victim of Chris Chan's depravity. She's 79 years old and has been stated by Chris to have dementia. None of this seems to have stopped Chris from sticking his grubby little hands and tongue where the sun doesn't shine. If this seems dark, it's because it is. If you don't think it is, consider the following. Absolutely lonely, mentally impaired man-child who is basically schizophrenic with no one who loves him, lives basically alone, and believes in a different dimension of his creation. Surrounded by his hoarding in his filthy house, which is probably dead quiet considering Barb is basically not even alive at this point. There is a dying soul sharing the house with you. It's quiet. It doesn't speak unless spoken to. You can sit down and play a video game while she sits somewhere in the house, staring at something, doing nothing, just staring. No one likes you. No one loves you. You become more and more insane. You're too far gone. There's no fixing it. You're basically famous, but not in a good way. Everyone knows about your life, but no one wants anything to do with you. You might not even be able to comprehend the emptiness you live in. Maybe that's for the best, to live in ignorance. Then there's Barb, not in control of her life anymore. It's being controlled by this monster she helped create. She can't form a coherent sentence, looks on the verge of death every time she shows up, is being eaten alive by dementia and God knows what else. Then suddenly, one day, your monster mentally disturbed son, who's your only caretaker, crawls through the debris of your quiet, dark, filthy, smelly, disgusting house and begins to come onto you, mumbling and fumbling over your old, decrepit, disintegrating body, and attacks you. And he attacks you every 3 days. You become his girlfriend, and he releases all of his urges on you. There's nothing you can do. You're not fit to do literally anything. You probably don't even know what's happening half the time. You might even completely forget the events the next day due to the dementia, and re-experience it anew 3 days later, not even allowing you to get used to it. You can't ask for help. You can't fight back. You can't leave. You are in hell. Following the initial news, it has been rumored that Chris Chan has been removed from the house and Barb has been taken to the hospital as authorities investigate further. If Chris Chan is convicted, things don't look good for him. In Virginia, incest is a Class 5 felony and will result in a prison sentence of up to 10 years. If this act is found to not be consensual, Virginia law says the sentence could range from 5 years to life in prison, not to even mention potential elder abuse charges. We are experiencing a new saga in the life of Chris Chan, and I have no clue what the next few pages of Christory will read.